Here we go. Good afternoon, good morning, or whatever time you'll be watching this video. Is Mr. Till the End. Again, once more, I come to you like I always do at my free time. I know, guys, you can please forgive me. I haven't been posting like I'm supposed to, but you see, there's so much work going around where you are needed for work. I need to do this here and there, but whenever I've got a bit of space, I make sure that I drop one for you. So thank you so much for my new subscriber. Please, I promise that I'll keep on uploading new videos once time allows. So today I'm here to talk about what you need to prepare for the upcoming divinatory results. Yes, you hear it. What do you need to prepare for the upcoming divinatory results? As you may be aware, to be specific, we're remaining with today's 4th. So what's the day today? No, today is 3rd. So we're remaining with 31 days for the results before results comes out. And for you expectant, you guys who applied for DV Rotary, I know you are eager for the results to come, and you really need to find that good message to say congratulations, and I wish you all the best as you wait for the results. Before even going into much details about why I did this video for you guys, just a minute, sorry. Okay, here we go. I have a list of important points that I want to share with you, and these points, please, I want you to take note of them. If possible, I want you to write them down so that you can make sure you gather these documents, you tick. You gather these documents, you tick. So I'm going to read them as in points, and then I'm going to explain them one by one. So, what do you need to prepare as you wait for the DV results, guys? One, you need to gather required documents. That's point number one. Number two, education and work experience. You need to know your level. And three, medical examination. You need to prepare for the medical examination. Four, stay informed. You need to stay much informed. And five, financial planning. Actually, one of the most important ones. This one, guys, you need to look at it very critically because you need the money. Once you are given the visa, you have to fly to come to the USA. And the last one, I'll give you 5 points. 6 points today. Prepare for the interview. So these are the things that you need now. And the preparation starts now. We don't want you to say you were never told what to do. And that's the reason why we keep on doing these videos to you guys, so that once you watch these videos, you start preparing now, because you never know how time flies. The next time you hear you have to go for the interview and you haven't done anything. So now let me explain these important points that I've listed down for you guys to follow. But please make sure that you write these down, because I've listed them. I want you to write them down so that you follow point by point, so that when that time comes for you to go for the interviews, you have enough time and you'll have prepared enough. You just go through and then voila, the visa is given to you. So the first point, gather enough documentation. Ensure you have all the necessary documents ready. What do we mean by necessary document, guys? Number one, the most important document is your passport. You need to gather these documents. Number two, the birth certificate. For you and all your children and the wife, even all the people that you are coming with here, the people that you go with at the embassy, they need to have their birth certificate verified by the local authority, depending on which country you'll be coming from. I know about viewers from Nigeria, viewers from Kenya, all over Africa, and please share my videos, because I'm coming with a bang right now. So let me go deep about these points. Passport, birth certificate, marriage certificate. If you are married, please make sure you have the marriage certificate that comes from the relevant authority, the institution that legalize marriages in your country. You need to have a marriage certificate, not that one from the church. Maybe in other countries it's correct, but if there's a local authority that is in charge of marrying off people, where you have to sign, say you are legally married, get that document, because you might not come with your spouse once you win, because they need that document to be with you as you go for the interviews, if applicable, and any other documentation required for visa application process. Please gather relevant documentation. One the other document you need to gather is the policy clearance. For instance, you lived in a different country, maybe 6 months and beyond, you need to get that police clearance from that particular country you lived. You must get that thing. It's one of the most important documents is needed. So what's the other one? The other one. Oh, sorry guys, I'm I'm checking something here. Okay. What's the other one is education and work experience. This is now you need to look at those documentation, because when you're filling the DS-260, you need to have this document that will convince the consular to say you are ready to come and work in the USA, or your experience or your education meets what is required of you as someone who applied for DV lottery. So let me just explain for you in details. Gather documentation related to your education and work experience, as this information will be needed for the visa application. Make sure your qualification meets the requirement outlined by the DV program. You have more information on the USA on the website where you do the application. If you don't know, just go search more information about what do they require of you as an applicant. You need to gather those information that you use. You make sure you start those documents so that you go to the embassy, you won't have any problem with the people who do the interview with you at the embassy. So the other point is medical examination. Guys, this is a must to any person who wins DV lottery. You must go for medical examination, and it's a requirement for whoever applies for DV lottery. And let's delve into details of this. Begin researching the medical examination requirements for immigrant visa. While you don't need to undergo the examination until later in the process, understanding what is required can help you to prepare. Mostly this thing requires money. It's a process. This is now when you start spending money. So you need to go and find out how much money do I need to prepare for me and my family when I win DV lottery. For just for the sake of having that information on your shelf, go and find out how much do people win DV lottery, how much do they need to pay. They will tell you, and you start preparing for the money that you need to go and make a payment as someone who will be examined for medical exams. So you need to prepare for the money. This is now the beginning where you need to spend the money. Okay. The other one is stay informed. Guys, this is now you need to do a lot of research, because most of the things are hidden under the website, where that all the information you might require, it is there on the website. If you don't understand, you can engage some of us who went through the processes and will be able to tell you what you need here and there from stage A to stage Z, so that we make you understand what is required of you as you prepare to go for the interview. So keep track of important dates and updates related to the DV lottery. Check the official USA Department of State website for the latest information and instructions. Please make sure you become a friendly person to this website, because it contains all the information that you need. You will need this information now, because results are coming out in the next 4 weeks, 2 days, 4 weeks or 1 day. You need this information. You need this information at your fingertips, because sometimes you might call us, and then due to time difference, you might not be able to give you the information as and when you need it. So we need you to keep informed. Okay. Sorry guys. Sorry. So let me just check something here. Okay. The other point is financial planning. Mind you guys, when you go to the embassy for the interviews, you give them the documentation that you are required to go with. That is with your family or your children. And you submit your document there on the window where they get those documentation. They check if what they require you to have is there. Then they tell you sit down. But before they conduct interviews with you, they will need you to pay. And the amount of money that you need to pay when you go for the interviews is $330. You need that money for each and every person who attend the interviews with you. That is to say your children and your wife. So you multiply the $330 by the number of people you are coming with to the USA, or the number of people you are going with at the embassy. You multiply $330, you will know how much money you need to prepare. And this money is non-negotiable. Before even the interviews start, you have to pay this amount of money. So let me just start planning for your finances for the potential move to the United States. This includes budgeting for the travel expenses, initial living costs, and resettlement expenses. Yeah, well outlined there. So now, aside from the amount of money you go and pay at the embassy, you need to prepare how much money, you need to know how much money you need to spend on the air ticket. But the air ticket varies according to how you want to travel. This one I'm going to explain to you in a better way. So there's a way you can manage to get a cheaper air ticket. That is by booking in advance. Upon coming out of the embassy, when they say you've given you the visa, you don't book the following day the air ticket. It will be very expensive for you. Again, ticket go by season. The expenses, how expensive the ticket becomes, it goes by the season. In that particular season, if many people are traveling, air ticket tend to be expensive because they know this airline need to make a good amount of money. So if you buy maybe 2 months, you decide to stay for 2 months before you come here, you'll have enough time to raise money for each and every member of the family you're coming with. And by so doing, you find that air ticket, when you book in advance, they become affordable. You can even manage to pay for a number of people you are coming with at once. But if you can't, if you have money, book maybe a month in between. So you come, you travel here to the USA, you start work here. When you raise money, you buy a ticket for those people to come and join you. There's a possibility, even in that kind of a situation, you can manage to come here and your family can join you later. So the last one is prepare for the interview. Let me even take some water, guys. You've got to prepare for the interviews, guys. This is the final. It's like you're playing the final match, the match that will decide whether you've been given a visa whether you will be given a visa or not. And this is the day that you have to start preparing right now, because anything that requires you to be examined, to be interviewed, it is very scary. By human nature, we get scared to be interviewed, especially if it gives you your life is at 50%, half passing or half failing. You need to prepare. And these guys ask you questions that are not even very scared, but because you are scared to be interviewed, you tend to fail to give them what they want to hear from you. Let me just check something, guys. So on this one, you need to prepare so much, people. You've got to prepare. You have to start preparing right now. You watch as much YouTube videos as you can. Make sure you inquire from people who've been there. Though these guys will ask, they won't ask you the same questions, but what if you're in the DS260, it is what they will ask you. So these questions they are the same questions that they do ask, but it's just that they're asked in a different way. But they're same questions. Was whoever come through DV Rotary, they normally ask them the same questions, just that they're asked in a different way, but you just need to prepare so that you don't fail. For your own information, once you fill the DS260, guys, you need to download that documentation. You need to have a hard copy so that you can be going through it, so that you will start that documentation. But sometimes you may fill the DS260, but you forgot what you filled in the DS260, and they'll ask that question when you go for the interview, and then you fail to answer. We don't want you to fail. We want you to pass and come and join us in the USA. USA is looking for people to work here, and that's the reason why we are doing these videos. We want you to come and work with us here in the USA. So if you win DV Rotary and selected for the further processing, you will need to attend a visa interview. Familiarize yourself with the interview processes and prepare to answer questions about your background, intentions in the USA, and eligibility for the visa. It is essential to stay organized, proactive while waiting for the DV Rotary results. Ensure a smooth transition if you are selected for a DV Rotary, guys. You need to prepare. Make sure you consult as much information as you can gather that information. Ask people who are already in the USA, those people who went through the processes, so that they can give you guidance on what you need to prepare. Otherwise, it is not difficult. If some of us managed to come here, we managed to attend the interviews, and we're like we got those visas, even you can once you get a chance to win DV Rotary. So make sure that we prepare you so that you go and conquer. The whole goal is to make you go and conquer and come to the USA. This marks the end of my video. If there's anything that you want me to, do a video you want me to do about, please just feel free to put it in my inbox and share my video, so that we can look at that particular topic, so that when we do the next video, we'll bring this topic that you suggested that we should look at. Otherwise, thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's called Till the End TV, and there will be a lot of things coming, guys. Now we're going towards the final. This is the final we waited for a long time. It's almost 7 months since we did the application, and we showed you how to do the application, and we're preparing you now until you transition to get to the United States of America. Thank you guys. I love you. Bye bye. I salute you. Bye bye.